Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome to our TGIF Sunset Walk. Starting off here at the Strand building. And we're actually gonna mix it up a little bit and go up Southern for a bit and then cut over.
You may have to come in here and get a Viking shirt. Oh, we didn't get any food.
So we're on the corners of Southern Street and Duval Street, and we are headed over to Mallory Square for our famous sunset celebration. And we are headed up Southern Street, so very often we come down here by bike. Over there across the street, our favorite Asian restaurants. Super happy and me so happy. And we have the cafe over here to our left. If you are looking for some vegetarian or vegan offers, I think they probably have the biggest choice. Here, the cafe on Southern. And over here we have little Bahama Street. Love those houses. That's the one with the dragon on the roof on the front porch. Let me see if we can get a better look. Yep, there is a dragon on the roof. And over here we have Chicken Charlie's Island Taxi. And I'm going to walk closer around it because I wanted to write down those phone numbers for us. Because it was a super cute scene the other day. Some of you might know we have a neighbor around the block that has a parrot named Chuck. And Chuck sits on his porch and sometimes he gets a little bored. And so the other night we walked by and the lady with the Chicken Charlie's Island taxi was stopped in front of the house, in front of the porch, opened her windows, blasted some music and was kind of dancing with Chuck. Chuck was doing his dance moves. It was really cute. And ever since, I really wanted to find that lady again and the taxi, so I'm really excited. We found it here on Bahama Street. So now I have the phone number because, you gotta use Chicken Charlie's Island Taxi, the lady who dances with the parrot. So we are one block east of Duval Street, little Bahama Village here. Bahama Street, not Bahama Village. Bahama Street, this area is not part of Bahama Village. Bahama Village would be on the other side of Whitehead, actually, not even Duval. For most parts, well actually it's on the other side of Duval. Okay, technicalities. But we're not in Bahama Village, we're on Bahama Street. Over here we have Fausto's. We are crossing Fleming. And we'll continue on Bahama Street. So it is kind of nice and chilly. Current temperature 69. Feels like 69. It just changed to 70, but it's been pretty cold all day, and we even had some rain, so I wasn't sure we were going to be able to do this stream. But it was just a little storm that passed pretty quick. Hey, I do have a little update for those of you who are part of our 4K Conklin kickoff crew. And by the way, our Streamlabs bot, if it is active tonight, should be posting a link to our page with more explanations if our bot isn't off for the weekend. I don't see him. And so yes, update for our 4K kickoff crew members. We should be getting our new equipment by Monday. So I'm eagerly following the tracking. It's coming from the West Coast, so by the time, it always takes a little extra time to get down here to Key West. And then hopefully we'll be able to do our first exclusive stream on Monday or Tuesday. Still have to set up the data connection. If you're curious how this works, so we are upgrading our equipment to 4K, and as a thank you for those of you who support us doing that, we are doing some exclusive streams in 4K for 1 month before we roll it out, generally speaking, for the channel for some streams. So we're currently streaming in 1080. And for those of you watching on the TV, you're probably familiar with that the 1080 streams are pretty watchable on a big screen. But we want to go 4K. So if you want to be part of our group, you don't have to have 4K equipment or 4K TV. You can continue watching on your phone or better on a slightly bigger screen like an iPad. It's just going to be better quality. I think we're going to have some sound improvements as well. And of course, we're going to have exclusive streams for 1 month, where those of you who have been contributing to renewing the equipment can actually even put in your requests of where you want to go during those streams. They are closed group streams, so you will receive a link to those streams via email. That's why it's very important that you put your email in the message tab when you sign up. I need your email address, and if you like to go to a specific place, let us know in that message as well. So those streams will be unlisted on YouTube, so you won't be able to find them. That's why we need to send you the link. Oh, here we have a big boy and his toy. We have a drone. On a side note, probably lots of you aren't aware of that. You're not allowed to fly drones in most of Key West because of the airbase. So if you want to bring your drone and fly your drone, you better get a license, and they are going to be able to give you time slots during which you can fly without any risk to the military base. And I think in the upper keys, middle keys, upper keys, you're free to go. It's just around Key West and Boca Chica. Well, besides the fact that some of those planes come in pretty low here, our airport, again, our island isn't very big, so planes are low over the island pretty early on. Just some of those little informations here, informational bits and pieces. So no drones in Key West. Unless you can submit a request and they are going to give you a time slot where you can fly. But hey, he was just playing, he wasn't going too high up. But we do see a lot of tourists that try to fly drones on Mallory Square, which is kind of the main area the planes come in, so that's not a great idea. Pretty quiet around here in the restaurants. Of course, everybody is headed over to Mallory Square tonight for the sunset celebration. Official sunset time tonight is 5:56. So we still have a little bit to go. And hey, I'm also happy to announce we finally took down the Christmas tree. We got inspired by the fact that Fred the tree on the old 7 Mile Bridge was getting his decorations down. And we're like, okay, we're gonna align to Fred the tree's timeline. And finally took down the Christmas tree, which actually had an ornament of Fred the tree on it. Thanks to Judy. So no more Christmas decoration in the Wright household. And it's kind of cute, one of our neighbors had a cat that grew really attached to the Christmas tree. So after the Christmas tree was put out on the lane, you know, waiting for the next yard waste pickup, I walked out earlier and I saw her little black cat sitting next to the tree that has been thrown out on the lane. That is waiting for the next pickup on Tuesday. So let's head over to Mallory Square via the Sunset Pier, I think. So we have a little time. I want you guys to soak up the sun. Thank you so much, Terry, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Yes, Sandy, we had quite an interesting story here. So on Wednesday, during the Mallory Square sunset celebration, so what happened is that so there is, I think it's a new guy who's doing kind of some, fire juggling and everything, and so thank God, I kind of have to go back in the story. Thank God it's kind of cold right now, so people wear several layers. Anyway, so this fire artist kind of doused his own hand in that flammable liquid, kind of by accident. And his first reaction is to kind of flick his hand like that, and by doing so, he set on fire a female visitor watching his show on her back, and so apparently they grabbed her and then just threw her off Mallory Square into the water. They didn't even attempt to kind of ask her to take off the jacket or putting somebody else's sweatshirt on it, or have her roll on the ground. They literally just grabbed her, threw her off the pier, and everybody got away with just minor burns. But it's quite the story. I have to admit, the way it was written in the Key West Citizen kind of seemed very, very funny at the time we read it for the first time, because it just sounded so Key Westy. So I don't know if we have any fire artists there tonight. Didn't give any names, just said he, so it's a male fire artist. And then they just grabbed the female tourist, I think they said where she was from, and I forgot. And then they threw her just off Mallory Square, and you'll see in a minute, it's quite high. It seemed quite radical, as a solution in a way. I mean, I know it makes sense. There was, flames, fire, water, but still. Well, we'll check it out in a minute how high it is. Maybe it's just in my imagination. Help her out of the water, because I don't think anybody asked her if she could swim. So I think there are small ladders, on Mallory Square, just in case somebody falls in the water. She definitely has a story to tell. Somebody asked her, how was your vacation in Key West?
But at least I'm safe at home. Just need myself a sweet red wine. Here we go. That Cabernet, a little pink rosé, box or a bottle, take it anyway. That muscadine, so smooth like honey, little arbor mist when you're tired of money. Oh, sweet red wine, sure have a really good time. It's hard to put you.
It's busy. Let me get you guys on the extension rod here. Sorry. There we go.
That would be epic. And then if you go to the 130 on it, I don't know how that's going to do it.
We have a pretty neat cloud here. Let me see if I can zoom in some.
Really, you call it? It's a hail now. I'm so glad to see the wind finally got a little bit of it here. We got some terrible clouds. And of these.
Thank you, Chris Tenuta, for the super chat. And Sandy was asking if the performers here do have insurance. I'm pretty sure they do, because you kind of have to apply at the city in order to perform here. So I think they kind of give you like an allocated space. And I'm pretty sure you have to have some kind of insurance for exactly those kind of things. You don't want to burn our visitors. Sure, insurance is included in the fee that they pay to the city for performing on Mallory Square, so you have to apply. Sunset time in 1 minute. course, here tonight it is very windy. So it kind of rules out anything that involves throwing stuff, including including flames. And it's really hard for musicians to play tonight because it's so noisy with the wind. And I think amps are also not allowed, or a certain size of amp is not allowed. So that you kind of, you know, every time you're standing in front of one particular musician, he's the one you hear, not everybody around him. So limited amplifications, which makes it really hard to play when it's very windy. Plus, man, it's chilly. Everybody's bundled up. I wouldn't want to be thrown in the water. Current temperature 69 degrees, feels like 69. It's going to go down to 64 later tonight. With a low of 61 tomorrow morning. So let's get into the Key West streets, get away from the wind a little bit. The things you can visit when you come to Mallory Square is this garden over here with all the statues. A sculpture garden. So for example, over here we have the statue of Tennessee Williams.
follow you to the ends of the earth. To the ends of the earth.
Sorry. We're gonna get flagged for that, for the background music. Over here we have the opening of an exhibition. I think that's going to be here for 2 months. About the black history of Key West here at the Customs House. Of course, on this Martin Luther King weekend. We'll likely have to check that out. Opening night. Oh, I'm pretty happy we got off Mallory Square. It was cold with the wind there. It's much nicer strolling around the island streets here. We're on Green Street. Let's see what's going on Duval Street on this Friday night. Kicking off the weekend. And we'll be at Captain Tony's tomorrow afternoon at 3. And there is no port session on Sunday because we will be at Schooner Wharf. Vocal chickens up in that tree. If you're cold, they're cold.
Good job, Dad. Great.
A musician on a break here at Captain Tony's Saloon. Congratulations! So we still have Christmas decorations here up on this area of Duval Street, and I can actually see a tree at the end of Green Street. So I think we should go and check that out. Now a little evening walk here. Let's head down all the way to the harbor for a last, very, very last look at the 2022-23 Christmas decorations. The harbor walk of lights. rum company, the Pilar. Let's see if we can cross. They have these cool signs, like 3D rum bottles out here.
Come out. We know people in the band.
Oh yes, Breakfast Club 2 here. The only place I know of that has mimosas with sparkles in it. I mean, obviously it's sparkly, but that one actually has glitter in it.
I'm willing to die for your attention.
Ooh, guys, it's still Christmas over here. Oh, I almost regret taking down our tree today. Although I did need the extension cord for Grizzy's heating pad. So, the tree was still up for the last 3 days, but it didn't have any lights on because the power cable had been moved. Look, it's still pretty. Here at the end of Green Street, across from Kermit's, the Key West Historic Seaport, the Harbor Walk of Lights, so if you're driving down the Keys, Fred the Tree has had his Christmas decorations removed this morning. So Fred is naked until next year. And our manatee is still here, light up manatee. Woo. Flamingos. our Christmas shrimp. I guess it's time to say goodbye until next year, when the shrimp will be back. It's his spot here,
I'll go in there and get
right next to Schooner Wharf.
I know, we gotta feed you.
I think this tree is missing some lights.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's Gabe's working.
Our shrimp boat, pretty in pink. Over here we have the famous Bio's fish wagon. You're looking for a good fish sandwich. Over here, Bio's on Caroline Street here. So guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Key West. We're headed down Caroline Street towards Duval Street. We did the Mallory Square sunset tonight. It's a nice and chilly evening on the island. then we went to the Harbor Walk, checking out, having a last look at the holiday lights. So guys, if you want to see more of Key West, we are a local live streaming channel and we stream almost every day of the week from Key West. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button, and that way you'll know whenever we are live. Give us a thumbs up for this video if you enjoy what you're seeing. And check out the link that our bot is posting. We are going to switch over to 4K equipment in order to be able to bring you Key West in ultra high definition. So our bot is posting a link. You can join that team. There's going to be a month of test streams in that small group, so you can be the first ones to see what the ultra high definition streams look like. And we should be getting our equipment by Monday, so fingers crossed we'll be able to do a first test stream maybe Tuesday. And the way it works is, once you've signed up for the team, for the kickoff team, you will be getting the links to the streams per email. So just make sure you put your correct email address in the information field.
I don't know how you're not freezing. How are you not freezing? It's so cold tonight.
I know it is.
Like, how are you, like...
Hoodie.
Yeah, your hoodie is the big deal.
Yeah.
Like, where are you from?
Originally Luxembourg, but live here.
How long you been here?
4 years, 5 years almost, 4.5.
So, what is the
Oh,
camera?
I'm streaming live to YouTube. We're like a local YouTube channel.
Oh, so like me hitting on you is live on YouTube.
Yep.
Like, I'm not a YouTube guy, but like I'm kind of freezing right now. So like,
Where do you live? I mean, if this is freezing,
I'm
you
from
must be sick.
No, the worst thing is I'm from Chicago. Like, I should be like good with this, but
Yep.
like, I'm freezing right now. I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm not on camera though.
You are actually. That's the camera.
Oh, where? Oh. Well,
That's the front, that's the back.
Hey, YouTube world. Hey, like, hey from Chicago. I'm not sure what to say about that. So how many followers do you have?
6,000.
Oh my God, you're like a big deal. Like, when I see this on YouTube, like,
Compared to the size
you know,
of the
like,
island,
you know, when you go to like live and all that stuff, and like, you know, you like, whoops, from like an outside guy, never meeting someone like you, like, it's kind of daunting to like send you like hearts and likes and all these things because you're beautiful. I mean, I'll
Thank
tell you,
you.
all your followers, you're beautiful. All your followers, you're beautiful in real life, because I don't know this lady. I don't follow her yet.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I'm gonna, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of interesting being on this side of things, because like I'm always on that side of things. But all I can tell you is it's really freaking cold right here right now, even for Chicago. So
It is. Well, imagine living here. Well, normally kind of, and that's not. I mean, it's gonna drop even more. Wait until tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Hold on. Hit the pause button.
I can.
You do too.
It's,
Knock it
no.
off. You have a pause. Hang on. No, I'm going here. Slow down.
At the curry house. Yep. No, I can. It's going to the internet.
All right, wait, then
Sorry.
Quit walking. Quit walking. Hang on. Please.
No. I'm married. I can.
You
No.
But you don't have a ring on. No rings.
True. I forgot to put it on today.
You
It's
know.
cold.
Yeah.
See you. Oh my God. Welcome to Key West. How can somebody who lives in Chicago be cold? It's 69 degrees. He actually wanted me to type in my phone number on his phone. It's like, no. So, Caroline Street, where were we? I got a little sidetracked here. Where were we? So, we are on the corner of Caroline Street and Duval Street. Probably a very empty spot tonight is upstairs at the Garden of Eden. Because as you might have heard, it's pretty chilly. Oh, we have a vortex light in action. I feel bad for filming that, but she has a hard time getting up the stairs. Friday nights in Key West. Somebody get her into Fat Tuesdays. Well, the thing is, what is kind of weird is that I was talking to you guys when that guy tapped on my shoulder, and I'm like, what do you think I'm currently doing? I mean, that's the worrying part. Like, I'm...
Are you vlogging?
Yes!
Hi, vlog!
Hey!
Okay.
So if you encounter somebody who's talking to a camera in their hands, don't go and tap on their shoulder. If you don't want to be on camera.
We were right next to the...
And over here we have a new opening. There is a Kermit's over here now, right next to the Wendy's, on the corner of Eaton Street and Duval Street right here. So welcome Kermit's, another location. Hey, thank you. When did you open? 3 weeks ago. Is it okay if I go with the camera? Here we go. Hey. Good. So guys, check out the latest location of Kermit's here on the corner of Eaton Street and Duval Street. And oh, they do have my favorite, the strawberry key lime pie. Guys, you have to try those ones. Strawberry. They used to have a blueberry as well, but I think the strawberry one kind of made it in the into the regular menu. And the blueberry is probably still seasonal. Is the blueberry key lime pie, is that a seasonal item?
To be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I'm glad to see you have the strawberry one. That's my favorite.
Thanks.
Thank you. He's hanging out at the beef jerky experience. Very fitting. And over here we have Wicked Lick ice cream. Liquid nitrogen ice cream.
Every other day and see what is the latest on Journey in just the last couple of days.
Thank you, Jim and Michelle, for the super chat. So guys, here we go for our TGIF sunset walk. Mallory Square, Lower Duval, and downtown Key West. Glad we discovered a new key lime location, Kermit's, a new Kermit's location. And since we are into sweets, over here we have the glazed donuts right next to the Tropic Cinema. Best donuts in town, right next to Kojin. Great Asian soups. Yes, glazed donuts, they're the ones that have bacon maple donuts. And I am going to leave you guys here with Marilyn. I'm handing over to her. Just gotta take care of you. Hope you enjoyed your Friday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at Captain Tony's. Bye.